Okay, so we've got one from, last question from Full Fat Gaming. Favourite and worst memories of E3's past? Your long-term hope... Hang on, that's a separate question. I'll do that afterwards. So favourite or worst memories of E3's past?
All right, well, how about we go around in a circle? I'll say a favourite and a worst, and you guys do yours.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess my favourite, what sticks out in memory, would be... it's kind of like a toss-up, but it would just, like... it's quite a general answer, but mine would be E3 2004, which is the first one, like, I watched a full press conference of, and that was when they showed off the DS for the first time, and Iwata comes out on stage, I believe, and, like, just pulls the DS out of his pocket, and shows it off, and that was so cool. But the moment that really sticks out in memory for me from E3 2004, if I had to pick just one specific moment, is the reveal of Twilight Princess when it was just called...
Damn it, that was my one!
Yeah, and it was just oh my god, that trailer is amazing, and the reaction, and then
the crowd.
Everyone lost their shit.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
And
if there's one thing that I miss about Nintendo being at E3 press conference, is that reaction from the crowd.
Yeah, and also Miyamoto coming out on the stage with his Master Sword. Yeah.
It was out of sync with the timing. He was like nodding the person, like, "Yep, now, now, now."
I'm going now. I don't care.
It was so awesome though.
Yeah, it was.
And my worst moment would be probably either like the unveiling of the Kinect, or where I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was this fucking amazing moment where one of the people from Xbox came out on the stage and was showing off the Kinect technology and how you could track your avatar to your body, and he was like, "Have you ever wanted to see the bottom of an avatar's foot?" yeah. He's like, "Have you ever wanted to see the bottom of an avatar's foot?" And then raised his foot up, and then then the avatar's like leg just went into his brain, and that was just...
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was so funny. But I think, like, just the worst, like, most cringe-worthy stuff was, like, E3 2008 with Nintendo. With, like, Ravi drumming.
Ravi drums.
And,
well, you've stolen both of my best and worst. But if I had to choose another worst, it would have to be E3 2012, the Sony press conference, when they revealed the Wonder Book.
Oh my
Because
god.
if I'm not correct, they had a bunch of really cool trailers and stuff, like The Last of Us, I think, was like before that, and some other games, and then they just went, pull the brakes on, we're talking about this shit.
Yeah, and that was just like the back end of the conference was just
went on.
It was just moving the Wonder Book, and it was awful.
Yeah, and then they finished with it, had one more trailer for, like, I don't know, God of War Ascension or something, and everyone was like, just get it, just finish it, just be done, just leave.
Yeah.
But I think for, like, my favourite would have to be... I'll tell you what, come back to me, because I can't think of anything. All I can think of is 2004.
Okay, Yuri.
I can think of a favorite. It's a more recent one from last year, actually. When at Sony's press conference, when they showed Kingdom Hearts 3 for the first time, and you could just hear the audience starting to just go nuts,
and the music.
Yeah, and it was kind of reminiscent to that Twilight Princess moment.
Yeah. Oh, that nearly made me cry when the voiceover and the music.
Yeah.
I was so excited. I was so happy when I knew I'd heard that. To be honest, I'd heard that Kingdom Hearts 3 was a thing, like, slightly before that, so I kind of had the surprise ruined, but, you know, just to see it come on, and I was kind of waiting for it, but just to see that come on, I was like, oh my god, it was quite an emotional moment. So did you
we're gonna get to see it this year.
Yeah. Did you have a worst?
Worst.
Many to choose from.
Yeah, Don Matrick. Just, I don't know, because every time he came out on stage, he was always, "Hey guys."
Yeah.
I don't know.
He was like a businessman.
Yeah.
I love video games.
That's pretty.
He sort of tilts his head when he does it. He sort of like has that sort of, oh, you know.
And just smiling. It's like,
yeah.
But we have one more thing to show you. Square Enix, Final Fantasy's come to the console. We have an Xbox. We have a console for that. It's called the 360.
Anyway,
my favourite
Yeah.
I've just thought of one. It's kind of similar in terms of like feel to the Twilight Princess and the Kingdom Hearts one. Is when they unveiled Super Smash Bros. Melee.
That's a good one.
And the crowd reaction of just like, oh my god, like all these like seeing this big like trailer of all. It was the Melee opening, but just seeing like all these characters come together and the crowd going, oh wow, is that Ice Climbers? It's Ice Climb! Oh my god, Ice Climbers!
Yeah, I think to be honest, the Brawl unveiling stands out more for me in memory because like.
Snake at the end.
Yeah, Snake at the end. That was like, what in God's name is happening?
Just the way that it just stops and then,
ding,
ding, ding,
yeah, it was the most surreal thing. I mean, that was just like totally out of left field.
It was in Japanese actually, wasn't it? That trailer?
Yeah, and unless they have like. Jesus, I don't know, Crash Bandicoot in the next one. There will probably never be like a moment in Smash Brothers like that again.
Yeah, I wish they'd done something similar for Sonic, like as the unveiling, like they did with Snake.
Well, they
did do one, but it didn't have that same sort of like.
Oh, I still went crazy when that happened.
Yeah, so did I. But like, do you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it was just like I don't remember it as well then. But
oh my god,
it just.
I remember the day that they unveiled that Sonic was in Brawl so well. I lost my virginity on that day. Bit trivia. That's inappropriate, but there you go. What a fucking great day that was.
That's probably why you remember it more than me.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, then it probably was appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
true. Greatest day.